I'm going to show you how to fix up your greens. You get yourself a piece of cornbread, put it in a bowl, mash it up a little bit, and then start putting the greens on top of it. Get some of that nice pot liquor, they call it, in there, the juice in there.
Moving over.
Then add the black-eyed peas on there. And if you like it a little spicier, you can always add a little red hot on there, or some vinegar.
Over here already.
All right, so
that's
how I would fix up my greens.
What you smoking?
Hi, this is Dennis from Smoke Daddy Inc. and Pellet Pro Grill. Today we're at my house. We're getting ready to do a pig roast in a couple days, and what I'm going to do is some mixed greens, collard greens, mustard greens, and turnip greens. I like to call it bones and leaves because you use a lot of smoked neck bone or ham hocks. But I just want to show you, I don't really have the exact measurements, the weight on what we're going to do here. I do it by taste. So I just wanted to show you all the ingredients that are going to go into this. So if you look over here, these are all the greens that are going in there. You buy these greens in a bundle. I like to do about 3 collard greens, 3 turnip, and a couple mustard greens. So the other thing we're going to do here, we're going to take these ham hocks and get them over here and get them boiling. We're going to cover them with some chicken broth, get them to a simmer, and let them simmer for a couple, 3 hours until that skin is really nice and tender. But we could talk about that tomorrow when I get back with that, because we're going to let that cool in the refrigerator so you can pull the meat off. Now, the other thing tomorrow, what I'll do, I'll use some onions, some chili peppers. I think I got some jalapenos here, little chili flakes, and garlic, and some bacon. I'll saute this bacon, then I'll saute the onions in there. So just to give you a quick, you want to wash your greens. So I'll end up putting all these in here, but for the sake of the video, we'll just get them into a nice tub like this and let them soak. The other thing I like to do is add some vinegar to the water. I don't know, maybe about 2 cups. It helps with getting the bitterness out of the greens. And then to clean them, I usually just take and cut this vein off like this, and just get this piece out of there. So, but we'll put all these greens in this water here. We'll mix it up, get them all washed, and we'll be back tomorrow to show you the next part of how we do this. I like to make the greens a day or so ahead of time. They always seem to taste a lot better after they sit for a while. So we'll see you tomorrow. Hi, it's the next day. We're gonna finish up this collard greens, AKA I call it bones and leaves. Now yesterday we did the ham hocks. We boiled them in some chicken broth, and yeah, they're nice and done here now. The skin comes off here real nice. So that I would take this off. We'll put it in another bowl. Get all these nice chunks off of here. And what I'll do now is then we'll cut this up into some nicer, smaller pieces. I'm not going to bore you with doing all of it, but that's what I do. I go through this and cut it all up. Now the other thing you can do, if you want the skins even, they're nice and tender right now. So if you wanted to add that into your greens, it'd be fine. They're real tender. So this is the liquid we got out of there that gelled up real nice. We'll eventually put that in when after we saute the onions and that. Now the other thing we're going to do, I'm going to take and we're going to saute some bacon. We're going to saute that up. And that nice bacon fat in the bottom is going to work out really well for your onions and peppers and that. I chopped up a nice sized onion, a jalapeno. We're going to throw some garlic in there in a little while. And if we need to, I'm going to add some more some chili pepper flakes. Now, while this is sauteing, now with the greens, I washed those last night. Got them all ready. Let me come over here. Now what I'm going to do, I put them in the bag here overnight. Grab a nice big bunch of them. And I'm just going to cut them up like this. Into some nice pieces. And I'm going to put them in there here. Because what we're going to do, right before we put those in, we're going to take them, we're going to blanch them. Now, you get some boiling water. And I'll throw these in there in the boiling water, blanch them for about 30 seconds, and then introduce them to the pot. Blanching them like that will help get some of the bitterness out of them, and that's the way we'll do it. So right now I'll get everything put together here, and we'll be back. Okay, I got the onions, the jalapeno pepper, and the garlic all sauteed. I poured the pork, the broth in there. Now this is where I start to check for flavor in the pot liquor, they call it. So I'll take a little bit and check for saltiness and add whatever else I would like in there. Yep, that's really good. The bacon, now I did take the bacon out of the bacon fat. I'm going to use these for a salad or something. You can leave them in there, but I took these out. So I'm going to add the part of the pork hocks in there right now. We'll put some in a little while after we put some more of the collard greens and that in. So here, I think I said before, blanch it for 30 seconds. It should be about 10 to 15 seconds. Let's, don't go too long. So all you want to do is blanch these. Again, this will help get the bitterness out of them. So just blanch them for about 15 seconds or so. And then we'll add them to the pot. We'll continue that process until we get all these in there. Now these will shrink up quite a bit. So when we get them all in there, we'll come back and give you a look at that then. There they are, simmering away. I think I'll let them go for about an hour and a half or so. I like my greens a little more on the tender side. Some people like them a little crisp, but I like them tender. So. Okay, we got everything in the pot here. Yeah, all those greens and all the ham hocks and everything that you've seen there. This is, it's filled up to about here. I mean, they shrink down a lot. So here again, I'm gonna take and check it for flavor. Now, I have to tell you, I didn't add any salt to this. When I boiled ham hocks, I used a low sodium chicken broth. So I didn't want to add any salt until about this point. So, but right now I've already tasted it and the salt is just perfect for where we're at right now. So yeah, this is how I make my AKA bones and leaves. And it's collard greens. So yeah, we'll make some cornbread, throw some black-eyed peas on these, and they're going to be great. So thanks for looking. Go start cooking.